In this section, we will go over electrical lockout tagout devices and the proper procedure for locking out, tagging, and if necessary, flagging electrically operated equipment. Let's begin with supplies. Every location should have an adequate amount of locks, tags, and multi-lock lockouts. Each lock should be individually keyed so no one but you can unlock it. Multi-lock lockouts are used when people from more than one department are going to work on locked out equipment. Each person should apply his or her own lock and tag to one of the holes in the multi-lock lockout. Tags are used to identify equipment which has been locked out. Tags are also used to mark equipment out of service that cannot be physically locked out. Tags should be standardized with the warning, "Danger, do not operate." The tag should have red and black ink on a white background. Weatherproof or plastic-coated tags should be used in harsh environments. Tags must be completely filled in before attaching them to locks or equipment. They should be filled in using a pen or some other type of permanent marker. Information on tags should include the following: the name of the employee doing the work, the equipment name and identification, the nature of the work being done, and the date and time the tag is being attached. Remember, tags are not substitutes for locks. Tags may be used without locks only when locks cannot be applied to equipment. When you have such a situation, qualified personnel should take additional safety measures like removing a fuse, opening a circuit breaker, or blocking a control switch. Flags are pieces of bright orange or red ribbon which should be used in addition to a tag when the tag is not readily visible. Flags should never be used without a tag. Now let's get into the actual electrical lockout tagout procedure. First, review the written procedures. Then, after completing the initial evaluation to determine which energy sources need isolation, be sure to obtain any necessary work clearances such as fire and safe work permits. All employees involved in the work activity, especially the operators, must be informed before the power is turned off. A sudden loss of power could cause equipment damage, process upset, or worst of all, employee injury. After doing the initial evaluation, getting the proper work clearances, and informing all involved personnel, the operator should shut down the equipment. The equipment is now ready to be locked out and tagged using the following four-step procedure. Lock. The equipment operator should attach the first lock. Then everyone else involved in the work activity should apply their own locks in some predetermined order. Each employee should keep their own key. Remember, the lock is for your own protection, and keeping the key helps guarantee your safety. When operating a disconnect switch or breaker, stand to the side of the enclosure where the switch is located and turn your head away before throwing the switch. This will help protect you should an unexpected arc or flash occur. Never disconnect the power supply on equipment under load. Always shut down the equipment first, then disconnect the power supply. Tag. Each person who applies a lock to the equipment must complete a tag with the appropriate information and then attach it to his or her own lock. The equipment operator should attach the first tag, followed by everyone else involved in the work activity.